them, monsieur. Let me clean this out first. Oh my gosh. Oh my. He always gotta be screaming for something. Okay, camera is clean. Let's see. Okay. Beautiful. Yes. What? He must be yelling for something, but good morning, good morning, good morning. I had scheduled my live to go on my phone, and I don't really know how to. Sir. Anyways, I had scheduled to go live earlier on my other phone, but when I scheduled it, I didn't know that you must schedule it on the device that you want to go live on, or else you got to do some extracurricular activities, and I wasn't planning on doing that because I don't want to do too much of the doing. I just want to do the creating. That's it. But good morning. I am back, and today we've got a schedule upon us. Today, I would love to talk about love, lust, grief, and death, and how they all how they all combine together to make a whole into of making like a karmatic self, basically, kind of, you know. But we are going to start with a chant. Remember, we're going to learn something, of course, every single day we're going to learn something. And we're going to do the chant. And then I will give a message that I would love to give. Or I will give a message now. And then I will fully prepare myself. And then I will... Oh, I got to show you the project I've been working on. I'm so happy. Okay, let me show you the project I've been working on, and then I will talk about Papas. You see, this is why I don't give him tennis balls. He always chews them up. Hey, punch, 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 Monsieur. Ute manje bulla. Ute manje tu bullawi. I just gave him a ball, and he just ate the ball up, man. But anyways, it's okay. We're going to throw it out in the trash and get him another one. But he always is excited about the ball. That's all he cares about. But anyways, I want to show the project that I've been working on. And then I will leave a message because I have been getting some. I just don't know. I want to. There he is, right in front of me, cussing me out right now. What is it does he possibly desire? Nothing. Tug. What's up? What is it? What can I do for you? What is it that you need? Man, you know, sometimes I just let him just go because he's older. And so if I let him know I cannot hear him, he's like, is my bike working? He's like, but you see, he's happy. There's nothing. He just wants attention. He just wants love. What is it? Or he wants the T word. You know, he loves the T word. No, guys. If you shall bother my energy right now, because we already played Punch. We already played. And Tug, you are satisfied? We will cleanse the energy and remove you. And you must go relax inside the AC house. I know. He loves relaxing in the AC house too, so I don't know why he's always shouting. He's like, pay attention to me, pay attention to me, pay attention to me. So I will show the project. I will also, I'll leave a little message, and then we will do the chant because it's important. It's important, you know. The world is so big and so vast. You must know where you are at all places most of the times, you know. You'll be able to channel those energies. And then we will talk about love. We'll talk about lust. We'll talk about grief and we will talk about death. And it's going to be a beautiful Sunday. It is Sunday the 21st. And it's beautiful. So let me show you the project. Ta-da. Here is the project so far. It's not done yet, of course, but like we're working on it. And I let her, ooh, I might get emotional. But I let her collect some moon magic last night because at the end of the day, if sun charges everything during the day, during the 24 cycle, the moon charges everything during the other 12 cycle to make the full whole. So I let it charge for some moon magic, and this piece has been very emotional for me. Oh my gosh, I might get emotional, but each color symbolizes something, and I'm making it for a person who is a Rastafarian. And the most beautiful thing about making this piece is that I have been being able to find a new space of learning. So I went in and I was watching videos of Rastafarians and what it stands for, what it means, a Rastafarian woman, like the originality. And I'm gaining more knowledge about it, which is filling up my soul, which is, hey, papas, what are you eating? He's eating a succulent stem that fell off. The water bowl is full. He should be satisfied with water. Oh my gosh. But anyways, we're gonna watch him. He's being particular. But anyways, yeah, and then each color that she chose symbolizes something different. And I'll talk about them a little bit. But this just has been very emotional for me. Very emotional. So we've got the red and we've got the gold, yellow, and we've got the green, which I will add additions to it, and then I will. This is what we're working down right now. So yeah, I work from up to down. I don't know. I just work from up to down, and that's how I create. But the white is not gonna be there. Like when I show some people this, and they're like, I love it, but is the white gonna be there because I don't like the. I mean, it just looks so good. It's just boom. I'm like, no, the white is just there to that's how I mark that's how I mark it in my I do not want to buy the plastic stitch markers and stuff like that. I would rather just rely on my counting skills and then like putting stitch markers, which is the yarn I already have, and I just, do it like that. Those are my stitch markers because I got stitch marker here. I got stitch marker all up in the crotch area. And I got stitch marker. I should have one over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess I put it down here, but I didn't need it. Oh, I have one here. I have one here. I did not do one here. I did not do one here. Which means like hopefully they're the same number count because hmm, I do not like making patterns. I do not like following script. I do not like going in somebody else's flow state. I like to be in my own flow state. So like when I first started crocheting in 2023, like I was introduced in the 7th grade by an amazing, beautiful light being who is a starlight with us right now. But she taught me how to crochet, and I'm left-handed, and so she's right-handed, and she's like, she just went straight to face me and her, and then would be crocheting, and it would look exactly the same because I was like, okay, she taught me how to hold it because it really matters how you hold your crochet, like when you are crocheting, like when you're letting the thread pass through your fingers, because if you have too much tension, then the thing is going to be super tight. And the thing about crochet, it be shrinking, especially if you're using organic materials. They be shrinking and they be growing and stuff like that. Shrinking doesn't mean that they will stay that same size, because if you're using like organic materials like wool or alpaca or cotton. This is 100% cotton with rayon from bamboo. Like when you're using those kind of materials, they will shrink, but then the thing is, so they will start creating the pattern. And I've realized and I've recognized that when as my products and the let me just say the aesthetics that I make for myself, I like as they grow, they make like little tiny little 5, 6 shapes, six-sided shapes, and they look like little honeycombs to me. So then I'm like, oh my gosh, they're super cute. But let me do this because I can talk all day, and I would love to stick on schedule because I usually deviate from schedule, and so I would like to stick on schedule because consistency is what is the gift that I have given myself 2 years ago. So I would love to see my growth in that. But anyway, so each color symbolizes something. The red right here, I had to take her out 2 times and put her back in. And don't worry about the falling as this. It's because when I like left her out for the moon and stuff like that, I wanted her to like fall into shape kind of thing, because we're still gonna have to steam block it. Maybe not, because I usually do not like to steam block my stuff. I don't like to do it. I'm like, as you wear it and as you like put it on your body, you know what I mean, you will it will steam block itself. It will fall onto you. That's what I want. Is I want the stuff to fall onto you. That's why I make sure I make specific stuff with specific materials, because there is no point in my hands touching plastic. That's what I say. I don't There's no point in me touching plastic. But so anyways, I have taken out the red twice. I have taken her out twice to redo her, and I done it like all the way to the down here part of it, and I work from top to bottom on on my bottoms. I work from top to bottom. It just makes it simple for me. But I went all the way down here, and I took her out twice. It was a traumatic, most rewarding, most growth through painful experience that I was going through when I was going through the red part, because it wasn't working correctly and I wanted to control the thing. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to control the top. Oh my gosh, I can feel my soul wanting to get emotional and yearn out. But it was emotional because once I got to this part on the third try, it was just me. The pattern that came out from this, it was because I took it out. This was the last part of me taking it out and ripping it out. Because a lot of the times, to start over, you must unravel what you have been through, what you have gone, and go unravel all it all, kind of like making a ball of yarn. When you're crocheting, when you first learn how to make things with your hands, you should learn how to use and bend and manifest each material, like making a ball for your yarn or and stuff like that. Sometimes I make my balls when they're not already ball oriented, but a lot of the times I like to gut it out and then make a ball and like 2 balls of each, and then just do that. But yeah, I had to just unravel it, and it was like a rip. It was like an unzipping experience. Like I was unzipping. It was as if I was unzipping my back to let my spine breathe, like, and then my back was open and stuff like that. So this kind of just symbolizes for me personally a lot of the things that rage and wrath can put you through. But at the end of the day, you're still going to shine. You're still gonna grow, because at the end of the day, this is just flowed into the pattern, and then I made it on the other side, and then it just worked out, and it was just like a removing that ancestral trauma that is stuck and webbed in through all those who have forgotten where they've been experience, to you starting the web again. I believe that is the importance of family, is that because it's kind of like we all come into this world alone. Even if you're a twin, you're not gonna come out of your mama's boom boom like boop boop. You know what I mean? That'd be very painful, because I heard one head is intense. But everyone comes out alone. But the thing is, though, blood ties us, which is peculiar to think. Why is it that blood ties us? Why is it that we are willing to go through so much red, so much trauma, so much torment, so much tar through family and blood? But others, we would not let that happen. Like those we definitely did not come into the world with at all. Those people who we get to build memories with. And I was thinking, like, like it just felt like that. Like removing all of that was, and then starting anew, and then knowing that you can start anew from what was from beginning, because they say like you can't start nothing from something, but this was nothing before, and now it's become something that you can put on your body and express yourself in a way that it can elevate your spirits and your soul, which is what is very important for me when I am creating my stuff. Now we get to the gold yellow part. This was like nice smooth sailing to get to down here. Smooth sailing to get to down here, and then I got to down, like I was doing this part and the end of the gold this part. I had an experience. Oh my gosh, I had a feminine experience. I was like, I had made it till down like this much of gold, and I had kept it for like a day or two, and I hadn't been like working on it. And I was just like, man, like, what is it that you want? Like, what is it that you need? Because this symbolizes like pride, like courage, like the fight. You know what I mean? And so, what pride and courage mostly, because the fight is more with the will of the red. And I had a feminine experience, and I was just like, it was very intense, and it was flowing. It was like picking myself back up again and again and again, because you must do that. You must pick yourself up again and again and again and again. Oh, I was listening. What was the thing that was it said on the song? On the song that I was listening to this morning when I was releasing my energy. You gotta release your energy, please. Get butt naked in front of a mirror and just let your bones shake. Move your pelvis. Man, oh man, oh man. That's one thing I was like, that's one thing I want to cover when I'm talking about love is what is the fear around love? Why do people fear love? Because a bunch of people spend some time talking about how there is a lot of hate going on in this world. And I said, just as much as there is hate, that just means it's coming from within. A lot of people are not loving themselves, so therefore they cannot express love, you know? So we're going to talk about that when we get into the main topic. But my feminine experience went from down here to here, and it was very powerful, and it was like rising like in the sun. It was like the phoenix experience, and it was traumatic. Of course, tears were shed, because absolutely, like, when you're picking yourself up, there's gonna be some tears. There's gonna be some tears. Oh my gosh, tears is perfect. Tears is emotion. Tears is how you cleanse your body. You need, sometimes you just need to get in there and just and let it fall, because you cannot let yourself be so full with oh my gosh, I look so lopsided with this. Brr! Ne pensez soleil la tap deson. Tap ouvri. Soleil la terre, vini s'il vous plaît. Il est presque 10 heures. Jeez, I'm just waiting. I know the sun is gonna come and bless me and kiss me all over. But right now I am not very warm. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of tears shed when you are we already played. That's why we did all of the playing before I came on this. Because I knew. I knew. And you chewed up your ball. And I told you I will not throw this plastic bone. He's missing some teeth. And he does not care if the bones crack all of his teeth, as long as he has a device, a thing, like a ball or a bone or a toy in his mouth, and he's chasing it. Oh my gosh, he's the best chasing dog ever. I'm watching the garden because I've been watering it. Oh, so beautiful. But tears will be shed when you are fighting for yourself, and it is a beautiful thing because it is symbolizing cleansing, and cleansing is important. I spoke about cleansing the week before on Sunday, which was nice. But and then I did the green last night. I was just going on. I was just going, and green symbolizes growth. So it was a process that was very fast for me, because this was slow. Take it out. Slow. Take it out. Slow. Take it out. Boom. Go, 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 go. Leave it alone. Cry, 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 cry. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up. Growth. So the green symbolizes growth to me. Papas, chérie. Qui ça m'a fait pour? Hein? M'a fait rien pour non, chérie? Non, papa. Ou que t'as joué? Ou que t'as mangé boulou? Ou pas rien? No, no, no. He's over here trying to talk to me. He's like, rah, rah, rah. But anyways, the green was easy. It was fast. I have a lot to do with the green. The green has a lot of different colors to come through, but that will be when I finish talking about the topics, and then we do the chant, then we talk about the topics, and then I crochet. Now I would like to crochet for at least maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And then I would like to get on my day by Papa, Chérie, Poukissa, ti chérie. Poukissa. Et puis, vous voulez parler avec? Qui ça? Qui ça vous voulez, non? Oh, you can see his mouth trying. He's like... He's starting to make sounds. He's like, you know what I want. What is it that you want? Tell me what you want. What is it? Say it in words, syllables. Syllables. He just looked at his mom. He's like, you know what I want. Syllables. Syllables. What do you want? Okay, you get what you want. Because that was so freaking amazing. Okay? I'm going to go get you a new ball. But guess what you're going to do? You are not going to chew it up, right? Right? Not chewing up the ball. This is like your last ball. He's had a bag full of balls and he's eating and chewing them all up. Well, I tried to pick up all the ones that he's already teared up in the background and I go put it in the garbage. And then we gotta, hold on, papas! So demanding. But anyways, the green, I'm gonna add more green. It symbolizes growth, which is, oh my gosh, that is how that is how the earth speaks. That is how the universe. That's all I need to say, because at the end of the day, those who speak in frequency don't need many words to hear. But okay, I'm gonna go serve this man. He needs service. So I'm gonna go get him his ball, and then I'm gonna go turn off the water because the garden is done watering. I finished talking about this. I'm gonna leave you with a little message, and then you're going to look at a blank screen for at least 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, or 4 minutes. But what you're going to do while you're hearing that is you're going to listen to the birds. Because one thing about the birds I learned is that the birds actually radiate frequency. I already talked about this because when I find out information, I'm like, ooh, I like this information. Blip, blip, plugged in. But the birds actually are emitting the same frequency as the sun is dispersing in the atmosphere, to the earth, to the ether. Woo-wee. That is good information to know. And so the sun hasn't come out yet, but the birds are singing a lot. And I can hear them. Listen. They're a little bit far away. But listen to the birds singing, and then that's the same thing as the frequency that the sun is emitting. The sun is literally going, oh, and the moon is going, here comes a baby in the baby carriage. What? He's such a unique baby. He's such a unique baby. Come here. Come show the world your beautiful face. Let me put this up. Come here. Come here. Come show the world your beautiful face. Come here. Punch, come here. Come here, baby. Look at him. Punch, boo. Punchies. Punchers. Look at the camera. Punch. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. He gets whatever he wants. Not the bone, but I'll go get your ball. BRB. BRB. And, oh, let me Let me play some music, and you know they be playing with me. They be playing with me. No, actually, no. I'm not gonna play music because you know YouTube likes to play. YouTube likes to say, did I hear a little voice of another person? Copyright. And I'm thinking to myself, isn't that the job of creators? Create your beautiful talent so I can use it. That's what I want. I'm like, so many beautiful voices. I want to listen to music while Papa, Tisheri Lamu, Ukone Tisheri, Tanwe. But anyways, I want to be able to experience your beautiful talent through you. So please give it to me for free. I want to listen to like beautiful music in the background. But me, I can't. Because YouTube likes to say, plagiarism, whatever that thing is called. YouTube likes to say, I think he likes that when I do that. No, when he joins in, he starts cussing people out. No, he cusses people out. He has one eye and he's like this. He just be cussing me out. So, Papa, Tisheri Lamu. No. Moun pa ka pale ici. Moun pa ka pale ici. Chien pa ka pale ici. He's like, whatever. I was like, whatever to you. No, Papa. Chérie, pour qui ça pour nous sonner, moi? Scammer. I'm gonna play Scammers being arrested.
Easy checkout. Are
And
you
you
using
can
PayPal?
listen to that while I go service these mails.
Banks and Union.
I'm gonna get him a ball.
Sketchy.
I'm gonna give
You know
him
what I
love,
love?
and then
It
I'll be
pays
back.
my cards are ready to use.
This guy is a scammer, and we're about to catch him red-handed trying to steal 250.
Hold on. No. Stop it. Papa. Merci. Après ça, on ticket, on love. Chérie. The ending of this is break time, by the way. I would love to always say is honor yourself. Honor yourself through everything that you do, because at the end of the day, when you honor yourself, you're living life through love. It's all about love. It's all about love. Love is the most powerful energy ever. You can transfer any kind of energy with love. Okay.
$1,000 from an old man by pretending to be the sheriff. And his days of making music and living large are about to come to a screeching halt.
BRB, thank you. I appreciate you.
$250,000 payday.
I'll be back, baby. When I come back, we are going to open with a message. We are going to do the chant, and we are going to talk about love.
You're going to want to watch this video to the end for
We're going to
the
talk about
ultimate
grief,
revenge.
and we're going to talk about
Time to take out the trash.
Alright?
Welcome to Trilogy Media.
The Baxter County Sheriff announced 2 arrests.
We had a scammer posing as Sheriff John Montgomery.
My name is Sheriff John Montgomery from Baxter County Sheriff's Office. Unfortunately, you have to ship the package.
A known scammer pretending to be Sheriff Montgomery.
I ain't no insecure ass.
Targeting elderly victims.
Get out of character about you, bitch.
Charles, you cannot raise your voice.
What time? Oh, I can raise my voice, young man.
Hey, listen to me. I'm waiting for you. I will find you and I will kill you.
Ship the FedEx from California.
And there's people stationed all over town. Someone's coming in.
I ain't doing none of that shit.
Hold on, for a moment. Okay,
Stop right there.
Put your hands behind your back. Do it now.
before we get to watch these upstanding citizens get what's coming to them, let's take a look at how we got here. All of this started with a simple scam voicemail.
Hello, this is Stella. I'm calling you from your network and security company. The securities which we provided you are no longer compatible with your devices. We have to reimburse our premium customers who paid for the lifetime services.
Have you ever gotten a scam call like this? Or even a message on your computer saying that your network is infected with viruses and you have to call them right now to fix it? Yeah, this is that scam. Except once you get past the surface level call center and gift card requests that most people have heard of before, you uncover a very dark and convoluted underbelly of fraud that's robbing billions from people like your grandmother. And as ridiculous as this scam bait is about to get, don't forget the bigger picture here. Falling for a scam doesn't mean you're stupid. Or as Lady Mistborn on YouTube thinks, you should self-delete if you're gullible enough to fall for a scam. This scams are ruthless, conniving, manipulative, and ruining lives every single day. Our goal on this channel is to waste their time, expose them, educate about their tactics, and in the long term, be a conduit for repercussions and justice, which is exactly what's finally happening, slowly but surely spreading all across the country. And it all started in Baxter County, Arkansas. The scam bait and arrests you're about to watch actually stemmed from our very first sting house in Mountain Home, working with the Mountain Home Police Department and the Baxter County Sheriff John Montgomery and his department. This was a 3-day sting operation resulting in multiple scammer arrests, and this particular sting was actually never even seen by YouTube because it was done for our Fox TV show. Shameless plug for our show, Scams Getting Even, exclusively on Fox Nation. But what you saw in the show was not the end of the story. There was another scam bait so wild that didn't make the show because of how long
I'm
it
back.
took.
Oh my gosh. I had 2 people still on here. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So I want to open the message with love. And I want to start with saying, oh my gosh, by the way, if you see a little mark on my lip, I've been like sunbathing, just laying down a little satin sheet, just sunbathing, and my lips get a little crusty. And the sun was like, pew! And it burst. And that's what happened. But I want to start with love. And I want to say that I love you. I do love you. I love you. I love you because I love me. And a lot of people are looking and searching for love, Papa. And I want to say that you can always find love in me. I promise. I will always reflect love because I meet such amazing, beautiful people out in the world with what I do and how I live. And a lot of people are searching for love. A lot of people are looking for love. And I'm like, love lives within you, you know? Papa, bombale chérie, bombale doucement. Anyways, everybody's looking for love, and love starts within. It's the most beautiful, most powerful thing in the world. It's how the world functions. It functions with love. With 2 comes to 1. And I've been drawing a lot. And I want to share a little bit of my drawing to show you what I've been doing, because at the end of the day, love is spirit, and spirit is light, and light cannot be broken, and light is a star. You are a star. I love you. I love you. If you have not heard it this morning, I love you. If you didn't hear it last night, I love you. If you're not going to hear it tomorrow, I love you. I love you like the sun loves you. Like the sun wakes up every day, like just to say good morning. I love you like that. I love you like that. I love you like when I plant my garden and I see my little buds popping up and I'm like, oh, you're going to need extra love. I love you like that. That's how much love I love you. And I know that to be able to experience love, you must have had to experience a lot of love neglect. Like love neglect is like different forms of like way to others, and what you do grows you. What you surround around yourself grows you. And so Papa, chérie, m'baka parler doucement parce que li vle jappe avec. Let me go turn off the water and then show my stuff. And woo, the sun is coming. Where did you leave your ball? Did you leave it inside? Where is it? Did you leave it inside, Papa? Go get it. Did you leave it in here? Where's your brother? Oh, he's in there. Okay, good. Ooh, soleil a vini. Whoosh, soleil a vini. Soleil a vini. Okay, bon bagay. Okay. So, let me show a drawing that I have been drawing. Oh, it goes this way. No, it goes this way. No, it goes this way. No, it's this way. Boom. This is what duality symbolizes to me. Starts from the center, from love, from the inside, and it comes out. And then there's one feminine energy, and then there's masculine energy. And then they go off of each other's pages. But I've just been drawing a lot. Have been having a great, beautiful time. Ooh. See the light frequency change. And I painted my toenails. Well, it's just with clear nail polish, and then I put my little bedazzle on it, but I don't use nail polish paint. Soleil vini chérie. But I'm parler doucement. There's something I wrote down I wanted to talk about, because I've been writing, working on my Creole writing. So, I'm expliquing l'esprit. Qui sa yo vle? Yo vle l'esprit. J'aime ou gen l'esprit kon sa. Papa, yo pa ka tiye l'esprit. Yo vle j'aime ou louve. J'aime ou pran victoire. Paske yo pa gen. La moun yo ka pran l'esprit. Yo ka pran fami. Se kon sa yo chanje ou nan moun. Yo mette slave nan nan moun. Chache ki premye nan moun. C'est ça, oui. Songe l'esprit. Ou même qui gagne toute force. D'accord. So basically, what I really wanted to say was that it is all about your spirit. It is your spirit that they want. It is your spirit that they need. It is the spirit that they're feeding on. It has gone beyond flesh. It has gone to inside your light being, where you honor yourself. That's where the spirit lives, where you make those decisions that you've already made before. When you are a starlight, you are a starlight still. When you made that decision, that's when they said, I want that light. Because some people be coming up to you and they say like something's about you, and you're like, you didn't know that about yourself or something like that. and you start discovering yourself, and you're like, man, my light is just supernova. It's a supernova you are. They want how you worship, you know. They go in first. What do they go into the churches? They want how you worship, because that energy, that spirit that you create, Papa, when you are worshiping, whatever you worship, whatever you give your spirit to, they need that. Ooh, that was important for me to say. That was a lot for me to say. Papa, chérie, kote boule la. Mde ba ou anti lot boule la, apre sa mba wel. Kote te metel. So, do not become a victim in your own story. You are the narrator of your own life. Do not become the victim. Do not forget your light. Do not forget your supernova light being. Because what is not used gets transferred. It's like a socket. What is not used gets transferred. And then you left depleted, and then you're like, I'm in depression. Which is, depression is supposed to be self-realization, like Papa. No. Punch. No. No. Do you want to go inside? Do you want to go inside? Yes? Do you want to go inside? Do you want to go inside? Because once you go inside, I know I'm going to have to put you back outside. Because you're going to be looking through the glass like, I just want to be outside. That's what he be doing. You know I'm telling all your business. He's demanding me. You are not going to demand me. He's moving at his foot like he's demanding me, like, oh. Oh. Punchers. Punchies. Look at him. Punchies. You cannot play ball all the time. You know, I need to get one of those automatic doof, 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 doof. So then the ball would just go like that. I'm going to take him to the baseball field one day, and I'm going to put tennis balls in him. Oh my gosh, he's going to stay out there for an hour, just doof, doof, doof. Or 2 or 3. Or 4. He can do it. He does it every day, all day. All day. Best dog to train with is Punch. Because you can go out there with him. Ooh, Solela, Vini, merci, merci. Et puis, m'te voy un petit oiseau, 2 petits oiseaux, yo, oui. 3 petits oiseaux. Allez, non, chérie, ouais. Merci, oui. Après ça, yo tap chanté là. Et puis, yo ap changé. Solela, Vini, merci, Seigneur. Solela, Vini. I love it. I just love how the sun just comes out. And then you just feel that energy of just complete, like, radiation, complete control. Okay. So, let's do the chant. I forgot. Let's do the chant. Great Britain, London, Ireland, Dublin, Portugal, Lisbon, Spain, Madrid, Andorra, Laval, France, Paris, Monaco, Italy, Rome, San Marino, Vatican City, Malta, Valletta, Switzerland, Bern, Luxembourg, Vaduz, Germany, Berlin. Okay, that's where we're stopping. We have the whole world to get to. So let's go again. Great Britain, London, Ireland, Dublin, Portugal, Lisbon, Spain, Madrid, Andorra, Laval, France, Paris, Monaco, Italy, Rome, San Marino, Vatican City, Malta, Valletta, Switzerland, Bern, Luxembourg, Vaduz, Germany, Berlin. Great Britain, London, Ireland, Dublin, Portugal, Lisbon, Spain, Madrid, Andorra, Laval, France, Paris, Monaco, Italy, Rome, San Marino, Vatican City, Malta, Valletta, Switzerland, Bern, Luxembourg, Vaduz, Germany, Berlin. You want to know something? I was watching a video, and it was a lady doing the flamenco. Oh, the flamenco dance. Ooh. Oh, she was like, oh, she was doing it so good. I was like, girl. And she was like stomping on the ground with her heels. And I was just like, oh my gosh. Do you know how amazing that would be to have a whole group of like women doing that, and also the other women doing the haka, the the things that the Pacific Islanders do, like the natives, like Hawaiians and stuff. Oh my gosh, it would be like dun 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 dun. Oh, it would be a symphony. No, I told you the bone is made of pure plastic. It will damage all the 3 teeth you have left. Okay, you might have 15, but still, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna be the reason why your teeth is gone. No, Papa. No. He needs to learn that word. No. Okay. Great Britain, London, Ireland, Dublin, Portugal, Lisbon, Spain, Madrid, Andorra, Latvia, France, Paris, Monaco, Italy, Rome, San Marino, Vatican City, Malta, Valletta, Switzerland, Bern, Luxembourg, Vaduz, Germany, Berlin. Okay. I'm going to slow it down. Great Britain, London, Ireland, Dublin, Portugal, Lisbon, Spain, Madrid, Andorra, Latvia, France, Paris, Monaco, Italy, Rome, San Marino, Vatican City, Malta, Valletta, Switzerland, Bern, Germany, Berlin. Okay, I kind of want to do it with like a little, with a serious accent. Great Britain, London, Ireland, Dublin, Portugal, Lisbon, Spain, Madrid. Wait, what? I got distracted. Great Britain, London, Ireland, Dublin, Portugal, Lisbon, Spain, Madrid, Andorra, Latvia, France, Paris, Monaco, Italy, Rome, San Marino, Vatican City, Malta, Valletta, Switzerland, Germany, Berlin, Luxembourg, Belgium, Switzerland, and Spain, Denmark. Oh, I kept going. Is the front of his lips split? Is it split? I think the front of his lip is split. Oh my gosh. Is that supposed to happen, or is that how dogs work? Because like his nose go like this and it's like split right here when he barks. I'm gonna have to go and check that out because I don't know. Oh, that looked like it hurt. No, don't do that. Do not bark. I don't like it when you bark because I think I feel like you got hurt. Oh, I feel like he's hurt. I'm gonna tell your mama. I'm gonna tell your mama when she comes so she can check it out. Oh, you're making me feel like you're hurt, like you're hurting. Are you hurting? Are you hurting my baby? Does it hurt? Does it hurt? It does. It does. Oh. I'm gonna tell your mama. I'm gonna tell your mama. Yes, I will. Make sure you're good. Yeah. Baby, I'm gonna have to put you inside, girl. Boy, you keep barking. You keep barking. We already had playtime. We already did that. We did that for like an hour, baby. Yes, we did. It was an hour. It was an hour long. And now what do you want? Must I suffer? Must I suffer? Must I suffer for your joy all the time? You think I should suffer for your joy all the time? No, baby. No. Okay, let me go put him inside because he keeps going. He already had a lot of fun time. Come on, baby. You keep cussing me out. Come on. Come on. Come inside. You don't want to come inside. Come on. Punchers. Punchies. Punch, baby. Punch. Now you're gonna be quiet? Now because I have opened the door for you to come inside. You have decided to be silent and listen to the birds? Yeah? That's how you feel right now? Now you be quiet? Now you silent for me. Oh, I see now. I'm gonna leave the door open just so you can make a decision. Okay? See what he does? The sun is playing tic-tac-toe. Tic-tac-toe with my soul. Come on, baby. Cook me up. Open your wings and fly. It's like a thin layer of clouds that's like over it. Brrr, brrr. Even though I see the birds flying west. Anyways, I'm cold. I don't like being cold. I'm gonna let us listen to some scammers until the sun comes out, and then we're gonna talk about love because me, I get cold easy. I don't like talking about love. Not my stuff. Man. Papa.
On the baits that didn't show up as originally planned, but still resulted in action, arrests, and prosecution. And most of all, shout out to our partners, Chappie Gray and Bull Raxon. They're the ones that baited this scammer group for weeks. And despite the frustration of the scammer's flakiness, they stuck it out and saw it through to the very end.
It's just like a very cool way to prototype extremely quickly. If I go here in Figma, I just have this design here that I pulled together. I can just take that.
Can you please confirm me your name?
Charles, you can call me Chuck.
You do have a beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you. You made me smile.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay, so now what do I need to do to get this money back?
Once the securities are cancelled out successfully, after that I'm gonna transfer your call to the accounting team, and then you will let them know in which way you want your money back, okay?
Bull Raxon is playing our elderly decoy named Charles Norris, and our scammer Stella is only one of multiple repulsive ass clowns that are trying to steal all of his money.
I'm gonna transfer your call to my senior technician, and he will help you with your refund and some of the details.
So you don't want to talk to me anymore. I see. Okay, well, I understand.
No, I did.
I'm used to it. It's okay.
I'm talking to you, sir.
It's your husband I'm talking to next?
No, he's not my husband. He's my technician, senior technician.
Oh.
His name is Noah.
Sounds hideous.
I have just noticed something that you guys got very close very early. That's good.
Well, it's not close. She's just very kind. She's very friendly.
When was the last time you checked your bank account?
It almost always starts with a supposed refund that the victim thinks they're being given, but eventually evolves into something way more complicated and intimidating. Once the scammers get access to the victim's devices and online banking, the scammers turn up the heat by convincing the victim that their entire network and finances have been infiltrated by hackers. All they have to do is move their money to a safer place, i.e. the scammer's pocket.
How was the weekend?
Terrible.
Why?
Got really sick, so I had to fly out here to Arkansas now, but I'm staying with my niece. I'm at her house here in Arkansas for my doctor's appointments this week.
Now this is where Arkansas came into play. Again, this bait began before we arrived for our first Stinghouse operation. So Chappie and Bull are laying the foundation for the victim's reasons for being in Arkansas in the first place. Enter Chappie playing Charles Norris's niece.
Are you here? Are you home? When am I going back home to California?
I don't think you are. The doctors don't think you should live on your own. Why is Mr. Peterson calling me?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him since this morning.
And who is Mr. Pedersen?
Mr. Peterson, a fictitious rival scammer that Chappie and Bull bring into the story. By convincing the scammer that there's another rival scammer on the victim's heels, it forces the scammer to move very quickly.
That's a total scam. If he will tell you that withdraw the cash, that someone is keeping eye on your account, there is a loan. No, it's a scam. Hang up that call right away.
No, I think somebody's coming here on Thursday to pick some money up. I don't think that there's any
Yeah, that happened
transactions.
with my dumb husband died.
Now, by establishing the presence of cash and giving our scammer a sort of deadline, it gets the scammer to act quickly and send one of his trusted agents to the victim's front door to pick up the cash before the rival scammer.
No. Ask your niece to put him on speaker.
You want to talk to him?
I don't want to talk to him. I want to listen what he's saying.
That's not creepy at all.
I'm going to send my very best agent directly to your doorstep.
First of all, tell your niece to hang up that f***ing call right away. It's irritating a lot. You guys, if you will move like this, will be soon by somebody.
What does that mean? Wait, what does that mean?
See, I don't know who the is Mr. Pedersen is.
I don't understand, sir. I'm trying to get my money saved because you told me that there was Russian hackers, and now my bank is compromised, and now Mr. Peterson is helping us secure my bank account. I'm stressed out to the max right now. Are you helping secure my bank account, Payne? I'm confused. Who's doing what?
Whosoever is the other person, Mr. Pedersen, who just came out of nowhere, if you will give him a blind faith like this, he will simply gonna f*** your ass.
Then what am I supposed to do? I've got $250,000 in cash that now is at stake, and I don't want to lose it.
For now, just keep it with you and let me think about it. Then I'll call you back in the morning, okay?
I'll go to get my uncle right now.
Tell your niece to hang up that f***ing
Yeah,
call.
just pick it up on Thursday.
I'm going to take the phone away from her and
address,
hang it up.
I'll meet you there Thursday.
Sharks are swimming. Now that they know the victim has $250,000 in cash ready for the taking, you can hear the scammer's heartbeats speeding up.
Chuck, just hold the line for a couple of minutes, okay?
Yeah, no problem, Sourpuss.
Okay, yeah. Don't mind my silence. Cupcake.
I'll give you a password for him. That way he'll know it's the sheriff. P in your pocket. Nobody will think. No, like the letter P.
Get your mind out of the gutter!
Yeah, I saw that. Have your agent call my uncle and say.
I don't know what you're saying. What are you saying, sir?
Then we'll know.
I said keep the password. It's me, Stella.
So Stella, the scammer, thinks she's smart by sniping the plan that Mr. Peterson had in place. But Chappie and Bull are way smarter. They've established a precedent for the cash pickup. The only person authorized to pick up this cash is the Baxter County Sheriff himself, John Montgomery. So will the scammers take the bait and impersonate the sheriff? Of course they will.
I'm gonna provide you her number, okay?
And what is her
That's the
name?
Baxter County Sheriff.
Can I trust the Christine?
Yeah, she is very trustworthy, just like me.
Stop playing.
She will call you within 10 to 15 minutes.
But where is she calling me? Where is she calling me from?
Baxter County Sheriff. She is
Okay.
from the Sheriff Department.
Hello, Chuck Norris. It's Christine Stevens from Baxter County Sheriff's Office.
So today's the day, or so we're hoping. Our sting house has commenced. And thanks to the real Sheriff John Montgomery, we've got a house, police, drones, and good boys ready to go. And with the hopes that the fake sheriff scammers will join the party in person, Chappie and Bull continue to push the bait forward.
Christine, thank you so much for calling us from the sheriff's office.
Also,
I look forward to Sheriff John Montgomery picking up the $250,000 here at my house tomorrow.
If you've watched our videos for any length of time,
Okay, I got caught up just watching the birds fly from tree branch to branch. The sun is still waiting to come out. I'm still waiting for the sun to come out. But we can start the topic of love. Love. Love is like. Love is just like planting something. I talked about this last time, and it was like, you want to plant it. When you say words of encouragement, it's going to grow. And when you feed it words of discouragement, it's going to not survive. But the thing is, though, love is like, it's like a plant because we have the same the same way that the leaves make up chlorophyll and distribute energy with the plants, how the sun and the plants work is the same way that we work. And I'm learning a little bit more about it, so I'm a little bit there's still a path I'm discovering more about, but it's like that. Love is encouragement. Love is words of encouragement. And I was thinking, like, I was pondering, like, like most people be like, how do I want to say this? Okay, I want to say this like this. The brain loves repetition. The more you do something over and over and over again, the brain is going to remember that and hold that. And I was talking to somebody about, like, experiences and events that happen, and then they were like, one thing about life is that, hold on, Papa. No, I think I'm just going to, like, slide it to the side, the bone to the side, not throwing it, and then have some kind of joy. That should suffice. But what was I saying? Love is words of encouragement. You must encourage each other to be able to express that love. But if you do not have any love in the inside, how can you express it? Many people are over here like, oh my gosh, like, how do you? And it's just like, it's just based on the repetition that you've taught yourself in your brain. If your brain is like, if you're having a lot of situations where it's kind of like fight and flight, like, get out of there, or protect yourself, because I've had some conversation with some people who were like, oh, they were going to get a weapon to protect themselves, and I'm thinking, like, what is it about your brain that is over here, like, it needs protection, it needs to protect itself some kind of way. So I was like, okay, what about if you wake up in the way of, I need to protect myself? Can you let your brain know that you are safe and you are okay and everything is going to be perfectly fine? Can you love your brain enough to let it know that it does not have to be in constant fight or flight? And also, one thing I want to say about love is that the perception of love is so different for some people. But the thing about love, it's so universal because it's the transference of energy from one to another that wants another thing to grow. I spoke to a person one time, and I was like, he was a gentleman, and I had just met him, and we were just talking, and he said, and like, we were looking at a plant, or either we were talking about a plant analogy, or we were talking about a physical plant that was there. And I was talking to him, and I was like, you see this plant right here? So beautiful, so gorgeous. It's the most beautiful flower you've ever seen. There's just a single plant growing right there. Like, what do you do? And he says, well, I would build a little cage around it, and I would make sure it's protected, and I would make sure that nothing else can, like, break it or anything like that. And I said, okay, that's a perception of love. When you love something so much, you want to hold it tight. You don't want to let it go. You don't want it to get out of your own frequency, so you de-nurture yourself so that you can nurture it. That makes no sense, to be honest. How can you pull from yourself to give to another and expect to always be full? You must have equal transference of energy from what you are giving, or you must have a way to replenish that energy. And alchemizing energy can be so depleting on the body because it takes a lot of patience, and it takes a lot of manifestation, and it takes a lot of breath work, and it takes a lot of core work. And because we are full in a world of distractions of everything, that we forgot how to bring distractions within order, So we're not able to actually like tap in and find that like center and be able to express the true love that lives within our own spirit of self. And so I was pondering, I was like, the way that he wants to love this plant is like the story of Beauty and the Beast. Like how the beast had the flower and it needed to be protected in the glass, and or else all of its petals would like fade away and pass and stuff like that. And I was pondering, I was like, wow, that is very, very strong love. To love something so much, you want to protect its own growth so that you may be filled. Because the plant does not need you to grow. The plant was already growing, the flower was already there. It needs to be able to have controlled chaos to be able to thrive and deepen its roots. It was gorgeous, like that's nice, that's beautiful, you want to protect it. But the thing is, though, through like pain, like a bush, like a blackberry bush, is where the best fruits are. You know, when you're growing, it's painful, it hurts, it's very, very painful, it hurts a lot. But the thing is, though, that's where the sweetest fruits are born, through pain. And it's pain that is growing pain. It's not like pain that keeps you in that labyrinth where you neglect yourself. Pain should always be a turning point where you take that pain and you alchemize it so that you use it as fuel, like a turning wheel, that one that creates electricity, you know, that most people don't have anymore, but it's a huge thing. Like that, a windmill, that's what it is, a windmill. That, like, nobody's washing their laundries outside, so they don't need windmill and creating like that kind of water energy. So that's being dispersed, like that's not being used. There's so much energy around that you can just pick up from. You know, you want to tap in from like frequency to frequency, you start being able to use like frequency within the nature, which is how the nature works. You can use the frequency of the birds, like the birds are singing a lot louder now. I can hear them a lot louder, and they're a lot longer. And it's because the clouds are actually peaking, opening up more, and I'm seeing blue sky peeking out. And so the sun rays will be bestowed upon the ether. I'm so excited. To the atmosphere. But yes, when it comes to love, love it has a different perspective from other people, but at the end of the day, it is very universal. Love is like a gardener planting its plants and seeing its little babies just pop up and saying, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, what do I need to give you to nurture you? And it's not depleting of self. Love cannot deplete self. Once you deplete self, you start working with that um yin yang model. Woo, sherry doo doo. Yin yang model, which is here, which is operating in lack. You start always looking for something. That void just lives in there. Love cannot deplete you. When love starts depleting you, it is not for your well-being, it is not for your growth. Remember, rejection is protection. Rejection is protection. Because at the end of the day, it is saying that your frequency that you are not tapped in is telling you warning signals. Like the brain gives you warning signals all over, but if you're not tapped in with your dun, 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 you cannot hear it, and then you start having those situations where it's like building on some energy that is out of manifest. Hey, no, that's not okay. No, I will not accept that. That's not okay with me. No. Mm-mm. He's over here screaming at me. I do not. No, that's not how I respond. But that's love. And I will tie up love again, because love is the universal thing. Now lust. Oh my gosh. Lust is the same conversation that I had like the first time I opened it up, which was succubus and warlocks. And lust is visual. It is momentary passion. I'm sure I wrote about this when I was feeling it. When I was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Here it is. Ooh, I wrote a lot about this. Okay, let's go back to when I was talking about love. Love has a God effect. And I mean that by saying when somebody says God, you feel that whatever it is that you have given your spirit to, when you say the name, it opens you up with your breath. And that's the same conversation as love. Love falls in that frequency where it talks like it's the it's the arm of the soul. Love is so beautiful. Love is so nice. One of my favorite songs is The Rose. And she sings, she's like, some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender need. And then she finishes it and she says, I say love, it is a some hunger in endless aching need. And then she says, comes the night in the springtime, soon becomes the rose. Oh, love is a beautiful rose. Love is a flower. Love is that seed that grows. Oh, love is so beautiful. And then I wanted to say, love is treated like the Superman effect, here to rescue and save me. And I say that by meaning by like now the way that we treat love is like we need to wait and be rescued. It's like in every Disney movie where the woman is just waiting for the man to be rescued. It's like every superhero movie where the Superman has to come down and bring up peace and bring up blah 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 blah. It's the rescue effect. It's the waiting for that void. Love grows. You must be growing. When you're in love, you are growing. Love with self is so beautiful. It's that gorgeous, amazing, beautiful flower. No. Love is the ability to grow without restraints. So it's like the plant that grows thorns to protect itself and protect its fruits, or the plant that doesn't have any thorns to bear the fruit, so that because it knows how beautiful it is and what it has provided. Love needs to be able to have space and grow. Kind of like I was gardening last week and there's a big tree that doesn't give off anything, so it's male. It doesn't bear fruit, so it can't be pollinized. So it's growing, but it started growing like it has like a smooth bark, but it started growing these like sharp, like little like spikes. They're not like branches, they're spikes. And I'm like, man, like what is it about you right now that has? And it's a plant that overtakes. It's a big like tree now. It's like as if it's a plum tree, but it doesn't have plums. No, stop. So it doesn't bear any plums, but it's growing these shards to protect itself. And I'm like, what is the purpose? Why must you just hold so much? You must let love open up. So I was trimming up around it, trimming up of its shards and giving up its own little space because it's an invasive one. And it gave it some light on I'm pretty sure it's elderberry that's right there. So that, because the elderberry was like literally like, so now the sun is able to actually bless it and give it love, and they're both able to live together. Love is being able to transfer that energy of that invasiveness of needing, need to fill that void, to be able to, I already have it. Let me share my nutrients, and it will always come back. Because it's like a cycle, it's like a little labyrinth, you know? Whatever you're experiencing, you've already experienced it before, but you'll have the ability to change your experiences. And then when you come back to that loop, oh my gosh, it's love. It's love, love, love. If you just love, 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 we just radiate love. Love is beautiful. And then love is the seed that in the springtime, with the sun's love, becomes the rose. Like I was saying, that was the last line of the song of the rose, and I love it because it's like, oh my gosh, do you know how much love the sun has to rise every single day and give everything that it needs the ability to grow? That is so beautiful. I love that. And everything is like singing to the sun. The plants, they grow towards the sun. We rise, we feel better when it's sunny and it's, our chest is out. The birds are singing with the sun. The wind is flowing with the same wind. It's just, the sun is breathing, and it's just like, that's what the sun is doing, and everything's like, thank you. Like that. And now lust. I wrote and I said, lust speaks through temptations dressed like passion. Kind of like you see like a spark, that immediate spark. You see something you really, really like, and then you just want it. It's like a momentary burn of passion. It's like when you finally like have gathered all the little shrubs from underneath the trees, all the branches that you need, all the logs that you need, and you're lighting your fire, and then you start blowing on it, adding oxygen, so flow like the wind, so that movement can happen. You over here like blowing, and you see a little spark, and then you're like, oh my gosh. But if you keep blowing, that spark turns from yellow to like lighter yellow, and then it gets bigger, and then the flames, and then you get yourself a big, 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 big flat fire. Lust is that momentary passion of when you are blowing and you see that little light, and you just but if you keep blowing, it's gonna get more lit, and it's gonna be fueled with so much love, and you can stay warm for a long time. Lust is the one that's just dressed through the temptations of lust. Dress is really nice. Lust doesn't play around. Lust be dressing up really nice. It's supposed to play with your vices. It's supposed to riddle your temptations, and it's supposed to connect with your emotions and say, you want me now. You want me now. But it's kind of like, but if you love yourself and like, nah, I do, but I want myself more. So like that, So basically like that. That's what I want to talk about. And then now I want to talk about grief, because grief is something that a lot of people do not realize they're in until they're in it. And grief comes from a lot of like, it's the need to like control outcome. Like we connect grief with the passing of others, and then you like get stuck in a phase, and you're just like, I don't know what to do, or you just are unaware of how you're dealing with your grief, and then your emotions just take over, and you like have a lot of blackouts and stuff, and then you're just over here like stuck weaving your own web to protect yourself from what? You're already light, you're already beautiful. What are you protecting yourself from? Like spiders do that all the time. They just be weaving their webs, doing their trapping. But if it wasn't for the ability for them to walk across their web, they would get stuck themselves. You just gotta let go. Letting go is hard. Letting go is rooted by, it's a form of insecurity. Why do you need it? Why are you lacking with it? You came out without it. You came out without anything you have acquired except knowledge. You can keep that. Keep the wisdom. But you came out with nothing. If you need it, you are operating in lack. Operating in lack is grief. What are you missing? Why did you not enjoy the moment while it was right here? Not in the fueled of passion, but you enjoy the moment with love. And you can always remember how to let go. Letting go is not hard if you operate in love because you're never lacking something. You're always filled up anyways. It's just what you're able to give. And when we talk about like grieving, it's so connected when we talk about death, and it's like people are like, oh my gosh, I don't I don't, my parent just passed away like a year ago, or I'm having this, and then it's that emotion that always come back, and it's like despair. Not letting go of grief will put you in despair, and despair doesn't have any company. It just sits there and wallows in its sadness, kind of like Eeyore from the Winnie the Pooh series, and it's just like, never. There's no movement. There's no movement. There's no drive. Grief is such a sad thing. You got to let. Grief is a form of insecurity because you need it. You don't need it. You don't need that feeling. You don't need it. If you feel you need it, you are operating in lack. I don't want to sound so you. But the individual is the you. The spirit. The spirit needs to remember that it is a supernova. It's a starlight being, so that it can always prosper and grow. So yeah, grief is just, it's a lack of trust. You don't trust yourself to be able to grow. You want to shrink yourself. Grief shrinks you. Let it go. You do not have to be Superman. Oh my gosh. Many people want to be Superman in the story, and it's just like, man, let go. Let go. Let go. So we're so connected and rooted by emotions that when we are experiencing an emotion that has not fully come to full circle, it's gonna bring us back, and a bunch of us are experiencing the same kind of thing over and over and over and over again. Why are you experiencing the same thing over and over again? Because you're not letting go, you're not growing. It sucks to be like, I don't want to let go because I want to remember this, and I don't know. You've got to let go, because if it's meant to you, it'll come back like a butterfly. If you take the butterfly, the same analogy like the Beauty and the Beast, and you're like, such a beautiful butterfly, I'm going to put it in the glass and just watch it float. It will die. It needs to flow. It needs to grow and glow by itself. Self-growth is so important, because when grief comes around, how can you know it's grief? But yes. And then lastly, death. Death is like gardening. I always say like a lot of things about gardening, but it just means like go start yourself a garden. Go start yourself a garden. You'll understand. Oh, you'll experience a lot of grief through gardening, and then they will help you let go. The best thing to help with grief is start doing something. Doing something, because you're gonna start experiencing mistakes, and then you're going to be like, oh my gosh, and then you're going to redo it again, and then you're gonna get the mastery level, and then you're gonna realize letting go is so easy. Because I started this project, and I didn't like the way it came out. I restarted it, and I did this, and it just showed me how beautiful it goes every stage I recreated. That's how you get out of grief, is you start doing something that comes from these magical things. Like, we're like the only ones with it. Isn't that phenomenal? We're the only ones with thumbs, opposable thumbs. The monkeys don't even have it, and they're supposed to be as close as us. Humans are winning. I said humans are winning. Humans are winning. Win, win, win. But yeah, because when we cultivate, it's so beautiful. Everything can work so perfectly. The rhinos, the monkeys, the bugs, the trees, life can grow. We just need to start to learn how to grow. But once you start opposing your thumbs, use those opposable thumbs and start utilizing them to make things grow, you're going to be able to experience grief a lot easier, because grief is learning how to let go, and learning how to let go, it comes from redoing things and seeing how you respond in your own perception. You know what I mean? Look at yourself and be like, how I respond. Oh yeah, when you see yourself successfully have grown in a situation, give yourself a pat in the back. Because people don't do that. People don't celebrate themselves. They don't go like full on for themselves. For what? For what? You better be so excited about yourself. You've got to be excited about yourself. Oh, that's where love comes. If you're not excited about yourself, if you're not doing those constant repetition that your brain loves, cleansing yourself, making sure your throat chakra is lined up, your third eye is lined up, and everything is frequency flowing through you. You clean yourself. You put cream on your body. Put on your oils. Love on yourself. Brush on your teeth. Dance, 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 dance. Oh my gosh. Dance. Dance. It's crazy to me that you have a pelvis and you're not moving it. Move it every day. Create the motion. Like, we are phenomenal beings because we embody everything. No one is waking up their electrical circuit. No one's opening and moving their pelvis. Hey, Papa, stop eating everything. Ugh, he's chewing on it. So yes, go ahead. Keep going. He's like, no, I'm not yelling at you. You're bothering me. Let me chew on my plastic ball. Okay, so I said, let him go. But the gardening part about death is that you'll notice that some things don't survive. So I survived. Last week I had saved a little watermelon. Oh, I don't have that many watermelon seeds too, because they'd be stingy. But I had saved a little watermelon seed that was stuck underneath the dirt for so long that it was depleted of oxygen, because it was turning yellow. It never turned green. It didn't get any of the air of the sun's love. So I have one watermelon plant that's like green leaves, 2 leaves spread out. And then I had one that was like yellow, and it was like this, like as the sun was going. But the sun was too hot for it because it was so premature that it kind of cooked it when I like brought it up and like loved around it. And I was so sad. And I was like, oh my gosh, my other watermelon plant is, ooh. But then I let it go. And I said, it wasn't meant to be. It's not. Why must I suffer through grief for this? I couldn't. So then I was arranging the garden, transplanting, making sure they got water and everything like that. And I had put some watermelon seeds that I was letting sit in water for a while so that they can germinate and open up and start growing. But they were in that water for like a week and a half, 2 weeks, I think. And they were not doing anything. I was like, oh, I'm probably sure I have dead seeds. And so anyways, I just took the best looking, amazing ones that looked like they had more life, and they didn't look like when I put it up to the sun, I didn't see through it. I put it in the little spot where I start my propagation after I let the seeds soak in water. Then I put it into the dirt little section. Then when it starts seeding, then I move it around. But I just put like 2 seeds in there, and I was like, well, may you survive. Maybe some ones will give you some love. And then I found one. I have a little seed, 2 little leaves, boop, like this big. And I was like, oh, you came back to life. Right now, I can even see the watermelon seed just poking out from its little pot. And I was like super, super happy about it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, through that death, I found life. And also clearing out the garden, meaning like clearing out the invasive things that don't need to be there. I move them around, and it's like a form of death. Like pulling out those things is a form of death. It's like little but it was nice because like the space looks beautiful when it's cleaned out, but a lot of death came through that. And death is the only way life can be seen as beautiful. Not like beautiful in just like beauty, beautiful in sight. Like when you open your eyes and you're like, the ability that I have is stupendous. It's stupendous to have this ability to open my eyes and see all of the different things that comes together. And my brain is able to compute it. Phenomenal. Like I'm seeing different greens and my brain is able to say, that's a light green, that's a medium green, that's a dark green, that's a green. Like I'm able to see all that. I see eucalyptus over there. I see the oak over there. But how long have you been on? 90 minutes. That's an hour and 30 minutes. I'm going to end the live now. I'm going to crochet. You won't see this part because the sun is coming out. Oh, yeah. But it was a pleasure. It was a pleasure being on here today, Sunday, 6/21, talking about love, lust, grief, and death. May I have composited them in a way that makes sense because it's just how my brain is working. But love expands, love grows. Love is the most powerful thing ever. If there is hate, love will take over. Love got it. Love got it. And love comes from spirit inside. It comes from inside you. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. How do you love yourself? Honor yourself. Honor yourself. Honor yourself. Honor yourself. I feel like I want to be like the toad that goes, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. I'm just like, honor, 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 honor. Honor yourself. Honor yourself. If you're finding it hard to honor yourself, start doing small little things. Hold yourself accountable for small things. Do not be critical of yourself when you are growing. Do not be critical of which branches, how it sprouts. No. Keep those around you that speaks words of affirmation of growth, or else do it to yourself. Do it to yourself. Grow. Love. Love. Love expands. Love is the rose. In the springtime, I told you, become the rose. Love is so beautiful. Love is the sun giving you as much as it can give you as through a 12-hour cycle. And then here comes the moon. The moon regulating your emotions. And lust is a beautiful thing when it's wrapped in passion. It's momentary. It's momentary. But when you wait, when you blow that fire and you see that beautiful big fire and you're able to enjoy the crackling of like the wood breaking down, the like sparks, the stars that it makes like that. You get past through lust and you experience love. Everything you need is the recipe of love. Just the rest, one single recipe is love. You're a supernova star. And then grief, let go. Letting go is hard, but letting go is growing. Rejection is protection. Let it go. Grief needs you to let it go so that it does not have and spend time in despair. You are not in despair. You are whole. You do not lack. You are whole. And then last but not least, death. Death is a beautiful thing because death is the change. It's the seasons. It's the reasons why there is seasons. It's the reason why the wind blows the leaves to a certain direction, clockwise, because I was looking at the wind and seeing how it blows, and you're blowing clockwise, and it always blows clockwise. But it's the reason why the roots are so strong. Death is the reason why the roots are so strong. You need to be able to withstand the winds and stay strong and be able to regulate enough energy to be able to not get burned by the sun, but be able to actually use that to manifest and transfer the energy to fill you up. Moon and sun, same thing. Day and night, same thing. Up and down, same thing. Out and in, same thing. Everything is same thing. You just have to look. You just have to know how to look within. That's beautiful. But yes, continue growing, continue loving, continue showing the world. Let me do one last part of the chant. Great Britain, London, Ireland, Dublin, Portugal, Lisbon, Spain, Madrid, Andorra, Lavera, France, Paris, Monaco, Italy, Rome, San Marino, Vatican City, Malta, Valletta, Switzerland, Bern, Luxembourg, Vaduz, Germany, Berlin. Okay. Next week, we are going to talk about racism fear, hate, and trauma. That may seem like something that is fueled by a lot of rage, but it's going to be a conversation about evolution and evolving. So I want to talk about it through that lens. And I'm talking about, when I want to talk about and cover racism, I'm talking about diversity or biodiversity, things that are different of what we have projected to see within ourselves. The mirror effect, that's what it is I want to cover when I'm talking about racism. When I will be talking about fear, it will be the fear of love, where it comes from. Why is it that we fear love? It comes from embarrassment. It stems from embarrassment. We do not want to be embarrassed. Why do you not want to be embarrassed? You were already composed of such magical alchemization. Why do you not want to be embarrassed? Is it because of another, or is it for yourself? What is it that you fear inside to release out, and you hold it as a form of embarrassment and you don't grow? So that hate, I want to talk about hate in the form of like duality of love and hate, but like in information, but like energy. Like when you have hate, is like the negative energy that brings you down the circuit, and then you've got oxygen that brings you up, which is the positive energy. It's the transferring like that. So that's why I want to bring it like that. And I want to talk about trauma like stemming from the roots, the like the traditions, the values, the regulated state of mind, to where you are stayed in one constant plane, to where you are not able to evolve, which will come around to evolving and evolution and how we grow within ourselves. But that's what I want to cover, and that will be the 28th. That will be the 28th. Oh my gosh, it's Father's Day. Hey, I did not know it's Father's Day. I'm like, I've been hearing it a lot. Father's Day, Father's Day, Father's Day. But I know, let me close it off with Happy Father's Day. Happy XY Day. Every XY in this universe, happy day for you. You are the reason movement is created. You are the power behind the spirit. You are the reason why movement happens. Isn't it phenomenal to be an XY and be able to fertilize all through love? And then also, isn't it phenomenal? I was wondering this. I was like, okay, so women are born with all of the eggs that they have, and that comes from their mothers, their grandmothers, the root of it all. And then men have the ability, the power to create over and over and over and over again. Like, watch. I want to use that movement for science purposes only. It's like pumping, and but like distribution of just perfect DNA. Isn't that phenomenal? No, sir, no. Just men have the ability to distribute perfect DNA over and over and over and over again. Isn't that phenomenal? And you can do it until you're like 78, until you're like, grrr, because Robert De Niro, the one who Rocky, that man has a baby. He has a baby, and he is not able to hold his baby anymore, which means go out in the sun, start doing more exercises. Build that frame, But he has a child, the ability to recreate again, and then recreate DNA that makes sense, because the composition. Stop it. The ability, the formation of sperm. Stop it. Is that it has like the little like nucleoid or whatever. I'm still learning about it, so the names I don't have them fully, but who cares? Because at the end of the day, I'm doing my learning, and I don't. I do a lot of and if I need this, I will come to this. But they're like little DNA ribo thing that's in there has to be so perfect. That means you gotta make sure you watch how you eat, how you think, how you feel before you distribute that. Once you distribute that, it's like energy's just out there. It's just out there. It's not fertilized, but it's out there. And then you start like coming across certain things, and you're like, oh, I recognize you. Ooh, where did you come from? Ooh, that's where all the lust is come from, momentary passion, all that distribution of energy that is not completely prepared for fertilization. Oh, man, I gotta get off this before I start. But yes. Okay, it was a blessing. It was a treasure. It was so beautiful being able to be here and holding myself accountable, because that is what I want to do. Is I said every Sunday I would go live and I would do this and I would speak. I would exercise my throat chakra, and I'm not going to crochet live today because I talked a lot, but I am going to work on my crochet. And what time is it now? Ooh, it's 11:12. I'm going to crochet for 45 minutes, and then I will go do what I need to do and make sure that I am satisfied and filled and flowed today. But I will do everything through love, because at the end of the day, love is the highest form of frequency. It is the best possible thing, and it's the best way. I love myself. I love myself. I love myself, and I love you. 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 And if you don't feel that through the I'm gonna send it your way. Brrr. Love, 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 baby. It's all about love. LOVE. It's all about LO. Oh, there we go. It's all about LOVE. Love, baby. Love. Love each other. Love yourself. Love. Love is so beautiful when you start singing it. You start singing love. I wonder if I can sing the song out. Love. All right. May you have the best, beautiful, most amazing day ever, and may you do it through love. Okay? I'm gonna have to put on some chapstick. I can feel my lips like wanting to keep on splitting. I've been doing my best not to like keep adding moisture to it, but I keep doing it. That's gonna happen. It's my own moisture. All right. Appreciate you. Love yourself. I love you. I love you.